Peace, air sign. I'm about to do you guys this reading for Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius from now until June. Please take the messages as they resonate. Everything is not going to resonate with you, and roles can be reversed. All right, what am I starting you guys this reading? I'm going to start you guys this reading with this card. All right, thank you, Most High. Woo. Ancestors and spirits that match my intentions for allowing me to get these messages out to air sign. That is a lot, but you know what? We're going to take them all. Can you please read air sign's energy? And I keep hitting this light. Can you please read air sign's energy and provide the accurate clarity that they are seeking or needing to hear? Now this shit's all in my eyes. All right. All right, air sign. So to start you guys' reading, I do see the overall theme for your message today. I'm sorry, I should never hit that. The overall theme for you guys' message today is transformation. I've been talking about transformation a lot lately. It's definitely collective consciousness that's going on. As above, so below, as was in, so was out. A lot of you guys have been in the process of ascending, possibly for my spiritual beings, in the process of developing new spiritual gifts. Someone could be awakening their kundalini, or maybe you guys are doing kundalini meditations, or this could even be yoga. There's something here with the spine and spirituality. I don't know, connect the dots. With this transformation, you guys are in the process of, not even in the process, we've been in this rebirth season for like the last 2-3 months, but you guys are starting to catch your footing in this rebirth season. Maybe you guys felt like you were in like an adjustment period where you had to adjust to the new you, your new world, new job, new home, new lifestyle. But I do see that you guys are in the process of adjusting. Others of you may not have quite reached this timeline yet. I see that somebody here still needs to lighten their load. Part of this lighten your load, if this has nothing to do with the bonds and connections in your life, this could even have something to do with your ego, mentality, and old ways of thinking that you need to go ahead and let go of, because this is something that could be holding you back. Now, the thing that's crazy, especially how I unintentionally aligned these cards, is you see how he has like the road on his back, and in this one, he's like dancing. So it's like, it's the very thing you're holding on to or you're fearful of letting go of that is keeping you from this freedom, this passion, this love for life, this determination. And again, for some of you guys, this may have something to do with a person, a particular person or group of people you're holding on to. This could have something to do with old goals that you still don't want to change. This can even have something to do with like spiritual beliefs, like you're questioning your beliefs, your religious beliefs. There's just something here where it's like you're resisting to let go of it out of fear, or you're resisting to stand up to somebody or something that has been keeping you confined or in mental prisons. Whatever it is, air sign, I do see over these next 4 weeks, you guys are going to finally catch the break that you are looking for. When I say catch the break that you are looking for, something that may have been complicated for you to do at one point in time is going to become easy. And again, this goes back to you lightening your load and cleaning your slate. As you clean your slate and you step into this passion, I also see that you're in some courageous energy. You guys have a lot of bravery. Air sign, you guys have heart. You guys have faced a lot of challenges with resilience. Even if you were crying in a fetal position, I don't know. It's like you guys were able to bounce back from something that was meant to destroy you. And because of this is the reason why you're coming back better than ever. Super positive for the beginning. This got down. All right. Come on, the very first card come out. You already know what it is that you need to do. So the last thing I was saying is that you guys are in the process of bouncing back. Again, you're catching your footing. You're in this adjustment period. You're already adjusting, or you're finally adjusting to this new world, this new life, the new you. And I see with this, you already know what to do. Understand that you guys are getting ready to be tested. New levels, new devils. Now, some of you guys could be feeling or experiencing some type of loneliness. Someone here could be bored, or maybe you're trying to come out of hermit mode. But I do see it's going to be important you guys be mindful and make sure you're not looking for love or fun in all the wrong places. This is actually a warning right here to make sure you're not evolving backwards into karmatic cycles. I see someone here who has experienced some type of defeat in life, maybe a fall from grace. This could either be someone that's locked up. Someone here has like nothing but time to think about you. I don't know. Maybe think about the connection you guys had. Yeah, like, so everybody's not going to resonate with this, but some of you guys could be dealing with someone who's locked up in prison or something like that. This person's very paranoid that you're going to catch on to something and move on. A lot of you guys already are in the process of moving on. And I do see some of you guys are being emotionally blackmailed. Maybe you're feeling guilty. Ooh, I recently tried to get all the inmates off my page, y'all. At one point in time, I used to do readings for inmates, but I don't, If you got a prison picture, I don't want no inmates on my friends list because they just stop. It's not like I be telling these women to leave these niggas. Because if it's a good, honorable man that just fucked up in life, okay. But if it's just someone who's jail calling you and doing all this jail talk just to leave you when you get out, let their ass go. With this being a karmic cycle, this lets me know you're involved with an individual out of alignment. I see the ancestors are telling you that it's okay to let go. And you guys may be scared that you're abandoning somebody, or you guys have your own abandonment problems, and it's the reason you guys are creating some type of detachment delays. But I assure you, if you are dealing with someone who's locked up, even if they're not locked up, this is someone who's stuck in a mental prison. Maybe you guys are dealing with someone who carries a lot of self-pity. Well, it's always me. Whatever the case is, this is a toxic connection. You have a toxic attraction with this person. And I see the more you experience this transformation, the more you guys are going to be outgrowing the very things you once used to hold on to. So it goes back to the beginning of the reading of lightening your load. And it's like resisting to let something go that is stopping you from being in this free spirit energy. It's false obligations that are truly weighing you down and keep you stuck in place, possibly stunning your growth. I don't know, but I do see that there is an intense conversation that you could be having with someone. Again, whether they're locked up or not. And during this intense conversation, again, you're going to experience like a breakthrough. Like you're going to realize that you've outgrown this connection. Now, I see air sign. If you feel like you have been lonely, I see someone's about to be put on your path to come and uplift you. No, I don't see that this is anything romantic. I feel like this is like a earth angel in the flesh. This could be a therapist, a guidance counselor. Maybe you meet somebody on social media. Someone's coming to uplift you. And whoever this person is that's coming to uplift you, they're also about to open your mind to a new way of thinking. I see, air sign, the ancestors want you to realize at the very last minute, you're going to realize everything has been actually working out in your favor. You were actually not being neglected. You were on a journey of self-mastery. And self-mastery is one of the hardest journeys to walk. But as you guys are mastering discipline, as you guys are letting go of old ways and you're coming into this new version of you, I see again, you're getting ready to receive something that you've been asking for or waiting on. Now, I do have another air sign that's coming out here. This is a Libra, a Gemini, or an Aquarius. And the ancestors are telling you ignoring red flags will cost you later. Someone has been planting illusionary seeds in your head. And because of this, you are obviously holding on to illusions that aren't going to amount to anything. And I see that the ancestors are telling you once again, it's time for you to go ahead and move forward. It's okay to go ahead and let this person go. It's time for you to drop the dead weight. Now I have a Cancer, a Scorpio, or a Pisces that's also come out here. This person is emotionally unstable, or in less than 7 days from now, someone's going to be emotionally unstable. Someone's going to try to target you. I don't even know what to pull after that. Birds start going crazy. That don't sound like birds, huh? Shit sound like a squeaky tire. Stop doubting your intuition. Your path is protected. Going back to a Cancer, Scorpio, or a Pisces attempting to target you, air sign. You guys have an inner knowing that someone's coming or someone has some type of hidden animosity. Whatever this energy is, whatever it is they're attempting to do, I see your path is protected. They're telling you to not allow your emotions to overpower your intelligence. Pause and sit in silence before reacting. Again, some of you guys, this is less than 7 days from now. Others of you guys, I do see it's important you guys redirect your focus. I'm not going to lie, there's some overdue bills. Someone could be experiencing a shut-off notice. Someone is just not where they need to be financially. If this isn't you, again, this could be about this Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, and this might be the reason why they're a little emotionally unstable, because they're dealing with personal problems. If this is you, we're going to put that on hold because I'm going to pull confirmations for that later. I want to go back to whoever this water sign is, though, because I got more confirmations on them. I see that you guys have been blindsided, or you felt like you were blindsided. And again, that just means ignoring red flags will cost you later. With this blindsided card, something's coming out that's going to trigger you. If this is not about a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, for some of you guys, this could be about a brother, a sister, a cousin. Whoever this is someone who's jealous of you, bitter, stuck in their ways. I see it's going to be important you stop worrying about what someone's saying and doing behind your back, whether if it's family members or not. Stop putting your focus on that, because the more you focus on that, the more distracted you're going to be on your self-improvement. Now, going back to these overdue bills or a shut-off notice. I don't even know what to pull. I'm going to pull these. All right, what is this overdue bills, or what's the outcome of this? Multiple people. I don't know. This might not be you, air sign. Because when I try to confirm or get a confirmation on what these overdue bills are, I see clearing karmatic debt. So it's crazy we're talking about debt, and the card karmatic debt came out. And then I got multiple people, and their lives is going downhill. These are opportunists, people who attempted to level up off you, people who stole your identity to... I mean, Asia, stop. I need to let go of my ego, but it's so real, man. These motherfuckers try to be me better than me. Anyways, and they're actually doing a good job at it. To the sheep, though, those who can't think for themselves, it's nothing to get a team full of ass kissers and yes men. Anyways, moving on with this karmatic debt here. Again, I don't feel like this is you. If you are personally dealing with this, don't worry about this. All your needs are going to be met. Like I mentioned before, I see at the very last minute, you're going to realize things are working out in your favor. But I also see tables are turning. So at one point in time, if you were somebody that was always late on your bills, or if you were like the broke person out your friends group, maybe you're like the brokest person on your timeline. Maybe you follow a lot of wealthy people. I don't know, but there's like some type of table turning where you're receiving something at the end of a cycle, and multiple people, their lives are going downhill because they have karmatic debt they need to play back as your karmatic debt is clearing. Now, when I talk about karmatic debt, people have a misconception of karma. Karma is a teacher. She's not a bitch. She's a teacher. She's Maya. And there's a thing called personal karma. And personal karma basically means when you don't treat yourself right, you still get put in karmatic lessons. Ooh, I am blind, but hold on. They really do think they can outdo the blueprint, but that's only because I'm literally, when people try, it's just like what she said, trying to outdo a blueprint. Some people try to be you better than you. That's just close to destiny swapping as well. But what I was about to say, though, when it comes to karmatic debt and just personal karma, by you settling for like relationships that don't serve you, or by you allowing people to mistreat you, that puts you in a cycle of personal karma because you're not honoring your higher self. So yes, you receive karma for not treating yourself right. Karma is not just you do something bad and something bad happens to you, and it's never really the same thing. Well, sometimes it is. Shit. Sometimes it is. But more of what I'm trying to say is there's multiple people here that's going to be experiencing some type of cycle of karma, just for the simple fact that they were inauthentic. They were social climbers. They were opportunists. They have fake friendships. They use people to get where they are. They scam people. Whatever the case may be, someone or a group of people were inauthentic on how they got to a place. And like I said before, you at one point in time, air signs, could have been experiencing shut-off notice, could have been experiencing homelessness, could have been experiencing, you know, just different life struggles, transportation struggles, whatever the case is. I don't know. I see here, well, let me pull some more cards real quick. Yes, I love karma. That's why I always say karma is a teacher. Karma teaches you how to live life. Karma teaches you how to treat people. Karma teaches you how to treat yourself. Karma has never been a bitch. She's actually very fair. She's Libra. She's Maya. Balancing the scales. Okay, anyways, I see here false divine masculine, false divine feminine. That goes back to what I was saying before. You guys have multiple people either stringing you along and selling you false dreams to harvest your energy, or multiple people just being around you so they can copy and mimic your mannerisms and essence. But that's the thing about life. That's the thing about law of attraction. You can't build a real reality off of an inauthentic foundation. Eventually that's gonna crash. What's the fuck? The next card out. So it's like this, and I'm not even trying to make this about me because I've really been working on my resentment. I went to therapy and everything. I don't want to be walking around bitter and miserable. But the way some of these bitches treated me after I've done and rolled front line for a lot of them, it had me bitter. It had me real bitter. Until I realized bitter don't look good on me. So I forgave them hoes. They're not hoes. But anyways, going back to this false divine feminine, false divine masculine, it's like someone can analyze you. Someone could be studying you. This could be your own goddamn sister, your cousin. You got a boss, someone who's in a higher position than you, making more money than you. There was something about your light that they didn't just want to dim. They wanted to steal it and then dim it. They wanted to be the real divine feminine, and they wanted to come off as the real healer, not so they can heal the collective. They want to pretend to do this shit so they can destroy the collective. We're talking about inauthentic opportunists, and that's where it gets irritating, where you hear people be like, oh, they're copying me. Well, everybody copies. No, they don't. Everybody doesn't do plagiarism. Everybody is not unoriginal. When I see posts about nothing news under the sun, and that can be true. But when you intentionally go out your way to steal someone's personality, you're unoriginal. Everybody doesn't copy. Like I've said for years, some of us don't sit the fuck down for 4 or 5 hours to create and copy another bitch. No, motherfuckers watch my shit and then copy me. Everybody's not a thief. Everybody is not unoriginal. Some people have something called creativity. But more than half of society in the world, we're talking about sheep. We're talking about sheeple. So they're like, what's the big deal? I copy everything she do. I copy everything she say. I can be her too. You can't be me, bitch. You could have the whole blueprint and recipe. I could give you the whole fucking ingredients in the meal, still wouldn't come out the same. You could never be me. Or, again, this is not just about me. This is like y'all. So that's why when people talk about copycat energy, mimicking energy, it's not about I want my credit. Fuck some credit. I get paid through the Most High. Most High sees all. It's not about that at all. It's about them leading the collective into destruction, and motherfuckers is going off of popularity. The bitch stole my identity. It is like, well, blindsided. Blind leading the blind. Anything authentic, anything original will never get as much love as the fake side of it. Because people want their leaders to look a certain way. People want their leaders to talk a certain way. People want their leaders to condone artificial everything, artificial beauty. People want their leaders to condone low self-esteem. People want their leaders to condone promiscuity. When someone has uncomfortable conversations and they're triggered in insecurity, they run away from that shit and they find their tribe that fits them, which is no problem at all. But I'm gonna tell you one thing: those who don't challenge you to be better is because they don't want you to become better. See, motherfuckers happy when you do good. I was doing great sitting next to a lot of bitches. But when I started to do better, that's when motherfuckers started feeling some type of way about me. More of what I'm trying to say is, be mindful of this shit. It's real. From opportunists to yes men to ass kissers, all that shit. When you're an authentic, original being and you actually sit with the universe, you actually sit with God and you co-create your reality, You co-create your wisdom with divine spirit beyond the human experience. Hell yeah, motherfuckers ain't gonna like you. And they're gonna steal from you. Why? People don't like what they don't understand. People don't like what they can't define. If they can't define you, if they can't predict your next moves, they're gonna cast you out after they steal your personality. And then they're gonna become predictable. And they're gonna highlight, and they're gonna condone, and they're gonna support every single thing that is going to affect the current spiritual war that we're in. It's deeper than some type of competition or popularity contest. We're talking about light versus dark. We're talking about man versus God. We're talking about high vibration versus low vibration. Wake the fuck up. It's a split in the realities, and it has been since 2025 has started. Let me not go into it. Yeah, it's real. And that's why it's talked about the fall from grace. Sometimes Most High allows people to climb so high because that's just how much harder their fall is going to be. See, this can be considered God. When people go on the award shows, I want to thank God for everything I got. Listen, you got to understand the Most High is not the only one giving out blessings. The devil gives out blessings too. And you ain't got to be some big celebrity, rapper, singer to have an agenda. They're poisoning you just the community. The small group of people you're able to affect. If you're able to poison them, they're doing the devil's job. But again, this shit's going to have a fall from grace. I see right now, air sign, you guys need to start about a lot of connections. A lot of connections. No response is a response. That goes back to that comment homegirl left about the recognition that's coming our way. Growing a following. At the very last minute, you're going to realize everything has been working out in your favor. And I just want to say, with growing a following, all support's not good support. Speaking from someone who literally unfriended so many people at the beginning of this year. And a lot of clients I deferred because all money is not good money. Like, if you've been my client for 5+ years and you're still doing some backwards ass shit, I'm cool. And I know, no, it's not that. That's the reason why I became self-employed, because my emotions are in this. I genuinely care about people more than they care about themselves sometimes. Because I've had people care about me more than I cared about myself. And when I woke up to that, it allowed me to love myself better. Each one teach one. Moral story is growing a following is here. Public positive recognition is here. Continue to maintain what you are doing right now and stay away from repeated cycles. Leave people in their karma or you're going to find yourself becoming a part of it. Because like I said before, as someone's life or multiple people's lives are going downhill, if at one point in time you've been a genuine spirit in their connection, if you've been a genuine family member, a genuine friend, a genuine ex or baby mama, these people are going to look for you when they need your help. Why? Because their false act backfired. The veil is lifted. This card, it looked like somebody bit it. I don't even know how it got ripped like that. But the veil is being lifted. And you guys are in the process of gaining divine eyesight, where you see people in situations for really who and what they really are. I see with some of the new people that are coming into your life, different vessels, same spirit, be mindful. Because again, with this devil energy, there's a light that you're attracting. There's a light that demons are attracted to. And I'm not even talking about the empty vessels that they possess. I'm talking about real life generational curses where a spirit or a demon has been fucking up your whole family for generations after generations. But I don't know if y'all get that far in spirituality like me. But if you do, I got a prayer for it. A spell for it. I can't make this up. Next two cards out. Spiritual rewards and leaving something behind. You guys cut off multiple people, or you will be. Or multiple people cut you off. Rejections, protection. Regardless, you're being rewarded. And spiritual reward, just like karmatic success, is something that's literally divinely orchestrated, which means no human, no magic, no spiritual attacks. None of this can interfere with what God has planned for you. Peace and blessings manifest with every lesson learned. You guys learned the lessons about the split realities, the matrix, and choosing your life. Not just allowing life to happen to you, but you actually co-creating it. Yeah, what's meant for you will come natural without any confusion. You guys have a lot of money that's getting ready to come in with this financial reward that's coming in. Keep in mind, it's spiritually related. With what's meant for you will come natural without confusion. This is talking about your discernment. This is talking about the new people you're also going to be meeting. Anytime you have to start to question someone's character, it's time for you to self-reflect and ask yourself, does this person have a familiar spirit? Have I encountered all these red flags and same demons before? If so, you're still in that cycle until you defeat that shit. Self-accountability is not about what we attract, it's who we're attracted to. You can't blame God, ancestors, or whoever. Like, you have to give somebody an invite into your life. So you have to take accountability for how well you're truly studying people before you grant them access to you. All right, let me fix this for this shit fucks up. All right, what else do air signs need to know? This card is just coming out nasty like. Trying to steal your destiny. This is a real spiritual message, air sign. That goes back to what I was saying before. Like, I know I get passionate sometimes, and there's a lot of shit that I don't speak on because it's just, I don't want to feed into it. And I know Most High in the end will always win. I in the end will always win. But trying to steal your destiny, I don't even know where that card went with that false divine masculine, false divine feminine, someone trying to mimic your spirituality, your religious practice, how you carry yourself, how you talk. I can't find that card. Someone literally is trying to do that. And it's like they're trying to steal your destiny. When someone copies every single thing you do, you have to ask yourself, what are they trying to gain in the long run? Whatever it is they feel like you're going to naturally get. Some people can look at other people and can tell they have a bright future. Like, wow, you're going places one day. So they try to steal their destiny. A lot of popular influencers do this. Celebrities do this. Because what? They know how sheep are. They want their leader to look a certain way. They want their leader to speak a certain way. They want their leader to be careless and blindsided about all the toxicity they put themselves in. And that's how we have the blind leading the blind. Because the people that they're so-called following is actually stealing their identity and their destiny from someone that's actually unknown, hidden, and really about that life. I see as of right now, someone who was very greedy is about to experience some type of emotional destruction. Again, this could have been a romantic partner, a baby daddy, baby mama, family members, somebody that wanted your destiny. Someone who looked at you and said, you know what, I want to be her. Which is so fucking crazy. I've been saying this shit for years though. Motherfuckers literally adopt their personalities from baddies. You got women 25 plus trying to have the same personality as these baddies. And what is that other shit called? I don't even think anybody even watch Love and Hip Hop anymore. I don't know. But it's like these people watch these reality TV shows. They adopt their personalities. Like, you know what? I want to be her. Completely neglect their authenticity. Completely neglect their life purpose and soul mission to live an artificial, inauthentic life, portraying to be something that they're not. Just something they've seen on TV and like because they don't like themselves. They go around stealing this person's personality, stealing this person's personality, stealing this person's passions, and stealing that person's passions. It's like a female. It's like every time she date a nigga. I literally had a friend like this, man. It's actually disturbing. It's not because it naturally happens, but it's like a female when she dates a nigga. Every time she dates a nigga, she steals his personality and then brings that same personality to the next nigga, steals his personality, bring both those personalities to the third nigga, steal that motherfucker's personalities. Now she has the personalities of 3 niggas and she's trying to act like a masculine female. You're going around harvesting people's personalities. Yes, women mimic men often and faithfully to attract men. It's weird, right? Often and faithfully, women mimic men. Women still, let me not get into it too deep. Just know that this artificial testosterone, okay? Their blueprint is a man. Like, I want to be the female version of that. Like, okay, but who are you really, and why are you neglecting yourself to be somebody else? The world we live in. Someone was extremely greedy, and this greed is going to be their downfall. So yeah, someone's growth is stunted. They're stunning their growth because instead of feeding into their authentic soul's mission, their real life they're cultivating, they're too busy pretending to be everybody else but themselves. It's sad. It's sad. And it is more common than not. I see there's a Cancer, a Scorpio, or a Pisces here. Someone's attempting to do spell work on you. But I see you're protected. If this is a love spell or any other type of spell, they can't touch you. I see that some of you guys, in this reading too, some of you guys could have some job interviews coming up. This could be some type of collective consciousness. I'm not going to lie, y'all. This bra a little tight. Some of you guys, this could be collective consciousness, but I see job interviews, offers, and opportunities when it comes to finances. I see someone has 12 weeks left. Someone has 12 more weeks left. And then this woman's about to be exposed for everything. People are going to be like, oh, that's who she was stealing her identity from. Truth is always stranger than fiction, y'all. I was making subliminal posts about how I was ghostwriting these motherfuckers' personalities.